Hi, welcome to Jam's Adventures. I'm Jam. Today we are going to review my new REI Half Dome SL 2 Plus 2-person tent, 3 pounds, 15 ounces. I just got this at REI here in Kansas City today. It's a 2-person tent. It's really lightweight, 3 pounds, 15 ounces, almost 4 pounds, or 3 pounds, 15 ounces, almost 4. Half Dome SL2. So you can see my tent behind me. My Grand Mesa, the zipper messed up on it, and I'm going back out next week, so I wanted to get a new tent. Still has a tag on it. So let's take this out of the box and see what we get, see what it looks like. Let's see what all we got. So we got the bag, we've got the rain fly, we've got, I guess these are steaks. Ooh, look at those. Interesting looking little steaks. Extra cordage, and I'm not sure what this doohickey is, but it has extra cordage. That must be a piece to fix a piece if it breaks on the pole, I would assume. And then we got our steaks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 aluminum steaks. And then we got the actual tent, and we've got our poles. Not much going on here. Let's pull her out and see what she looks like. So here's our poles, rubber band together, nice and neat and pretty. Oh, it's all one unit. Look at that. It's all one piece. Interesting. Let's see what we do next. This is our rain fly with the REI Co-Op logo. Nice bright orange. I like the orange color. I can see my tent from a long ways. Supposedly it has a floor too. Like a tarp or something that you put on the floor. Let's see what's on here. Okay, so it does. It's built in. So what this is, I'm actually going to take this off because I'm not going to use it. It's the tent floor. I actually am going to use it. I'm going to save my tent floor and use a tarp, a regular tarp, instead of using this. So I'll take this off. It was already pre-installed on here. The tent floor is basically goes under your tent, and what it does is it protects your tent from dirt and rocks and anything like that. Because there's a lot of, sometimes in the desert where I'm camping there's rocks, so this is great for that. But I'll use a tarp. I have a cheap tarp, a 6x8 tarp that I use for that. And I think the tarp works better than this anyway. I will also put some rain propellant on my tent. I always put extra sealant on here to seal it up and make it more waterproof than it already is. Alright. So here's the tent floor, the actual tent. It's really lightweight. Now I just have to figure out how to put the bars into it. Alright, let's see if we can figure this sucker out. I don't see directions though. That's kind of interesting to me. So once again, this is the tent floor, which we're not using. This is the rain cover. Usually tents will have some sort of directions. Oh, yeah, so usually the bag comes with directions, and it did. Here's the directions. So let's look at that real quick and see what we're doing here. So the tent floor is actually called the footprint. I call it the tent floor, but the same thing as the footprint. Normally we would stake the tent down first. Because we're on concrete, I'm not going to stake it down, but normally you would stake the tent down, and that actually would help. This has 2 doors on each side. Right now I'm just trying to find the flooring. Here it is. So here's where you would put the tent stakes on these. I think it goes like this. Does that make sense? There's a little hole that you put the holes in. Do this side. That. Same thing over here. Pop the poles into the hole, and I think it's going to go like that. That's your frame. Once again, it's easier when it's staked to the ground. Here's my frame. This actually has a good footprint. Plenty of room, and I like the fact that it has doors on both sides. So it has right over the door, you can see this little grommet that goes in here like this. See that? Maybe it goes like that. So my grommet. This is the other side. Okay. All right. Very nice. Wow. And we pop these on. This tent is has a pretty good footprint. It's actually bigger than that one, the flooring on it. I'll have to look at it and see. But let's go ahead and zip these up. See how they zip. Okay, nice zippage there. Zips up like that. Zip the other side up. Okay, let's take a look at the rain cover and see how that goes on. So what I'm looking at is this. I don't know how these work. You'll come in. I'm trying to figure out how these work. I do know that you got the Velcro ones here. So I know you Velcro those before, but I don't know what these do. So I'm trying to figure that out. So the only thing I can come up with is that it goes like this. See that? You see that? See how it went through here? So I think that's how it might go. But let's see. There's other things for it. Okay, so you see these grommets? These grommets go here. You see that? Then I have another grommet on the other side. It has this pull tab on it. See that? You put your finger through it and just pull it like that. And that's how that grommet goes, I think. So what else do we have that we have to attach? Just looking to see what attachments it has. So you got one here. This red, which will go on this pole, like this. See that? Just Velcros to itself around the pole. There's one on each, the 4 poles. So what this is so when it gets hot at night and you want to put your rain fly up because it's hot, this is for, you do this, you put this up, see this? See that loop right there? So what you would do, you see that loop? You put this up and it would attach like that, that loop. Does that make sense? See, that way, what you do is it gives you rain. Wind coverage. If you don't want to cover your tent up at night because it's not raining and you just want to see the stars, that's what that's for. That's what that grommet's for. And you also have one here. See that? So that's what those are for. And that way you have your rain flies up if you want to get some fresh air and get some wind. So I'm glad we figured that one out. So let's put this down. Velcro it. So also you have these, see the buckles right here? It buckles into itself here, like that. And we'll buckle it over here, just like that. So you also have points right here, see these? This is so you can stake it down to the ground, like that. And that gives you airflow. So you would stake that to the ground. Let's get the other side. We'll Velcro it. We'll latch it. These latches, you can also pull them tight. See that? You pull it tight, just that. And one more. Velcro. And latch it down. And pull it tight. After you connect the clip. And pull it tight. Alright, so let's take a look. It's lightweight. I can lift it up just like that. Here's my tent door. Okay, so we go down. Tent door. That. For the rain flap. And this actually will come off. I think. Maybe not. Well, yeah, I would think it would come loose here. So you notice it also has a point here where you can stake it down. See that? You can stake that down. I thought this would, let's see if it does. Oh, okay. So I got it. It zips up like this. Okay, so and then you can do this. See this? Goes right there so that you can keep the door open. If you want to have fresh air at night. All right. And let's check the zippers here. That. And then if you notice, you also have one here. See this? Okay, so there's the inside of the tent. Okay, let's go do the other side real quick. Check the zippers on the other side. We'll clip it. And this one. Clip it and clip it. Take these loops and stick it to the ground. The dome tent from REI. REI Co-Op logo. It looks fun. So this tent was just over $300, like $340, something like that with tax. So definitely, I think we'll give this a shot and see how it goes. Once again, you can see my old tent, and let's bring this tent over here so you can compare them. I just want to bring this one over and for size comparison. So just for comparison, my Kelty Grand Mesa, you can see there's quite a bit of difference in size. Look at that. The REI Co-Op tent's a little bit bigger. It's got more floor space, definitely. Let's put this one on the side so you can kind of get a true side by side. There you go. My old tent and my new tent. I like it. I think I'm going to like my new tent. Let's do the 360. Or the almost 360. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. The new REI Co-Op tent. 2-person, 2-door, 2-person, half dome SL 2+. Backpacking 2-person tent, 90 by 54 by 42 inches, 3 pounds, 15 ounces, REI Co-Op. So there she is compared with my Kelty Grand Mesa tent. As always, thank you. It's getting to be sundown here. It's cooling off here in Missouri. We'll be taking this tent out to give it a review in the desert in Idaho at 4,000 feet next week. So thanks for joining in to Jam's Adventures. I'm Jam. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I know we're trying to buy better equipment, so as you guys do, we monetize and get more subscribers. We're going to have better quality videos and do some really awesome stuff to see. I mean, we've been to some great national parks, Rocky Mountain National Park, Yellowstone just in the last 2 weeks. So, yeah, I'm sweating. But once again, thanks for joining Jam's Adventures. If we don't catch you in the near future, keep looking. I'm sure I'll see you out there. All right, guys, have a great one. Good night.